Once upon a time, in a quaint little garden nestled in the countryside, there lived a rabbit named Benny. Benny was notorious among the garden inhabitants, not for his charming fluffy coat nor his twitchy little nose, but for his mischievous antics. It was a bright sunny day, and Benny was feeling particularly adventurous. As he hopped through the garden, he noticed Farmer Joe had just finished planting a fresh batch of carrots. The sight of those freshly planted carrots made Benny's mouth water. Today is the day I will finally get a taste of those juicy carrots, Benny thought to himself. Farmer Joe was known for being diligent, and he kept a close watch on his prized garden. But Benny, being the clever rabbit he was, devised a plan to outsmart Farmer Joe. He waited and watched carefully from a distance. When the sun began to set and Farmer Joe retired to his home for supper, Benny knew the time was right. Quietly and quickly, Benny snuck up to the carrot patch, ready to nab his treat. As Benny reached the patch, he couldn't help but do a little victory dance, hopping up and down with excitement. "I've finally done it! I've outsmarted Farmer Joe," he chuckled to himself. But just as Benny was about to snatch his prize, he heard a rustle behind him. Out of nowhere came Daisy, the wise old owl who lived in the tree overlooking the garden. "Benny, what are you up to down there?" Daisy hooted. Caught in the act, Benny froze. He gulped and tried to come up with an excuse, but Daisy's piercing eyes already knew. Instead, Benny decided to offer Daisy a deal. "If you keep my little secret, Daisy, you'll get first dibs on next week's strawberries," Benny proposed. Daisy, amused by Benny's boldness, agreed to keep his secret. With a wink and a nod, Benny quickly grabbed a carrot and dashed off. Farmer Joe returned the next morning to find one of his carrots missing. He scratched his head, bewildered by how one moment it was there and the next it was gone. Meanwhile, Benny sat in his cozy burrow, nibbling on the carrot, happily unaware of the puzzled Farmer Joe above him. It was another successful day for Benny, the mischievous rabbit, and he couldn't wait to see what else he could get away with next.